Hello students, welcome to Ayurveda. So in the continuation of the series of basics of Ayurveda, in today's lecture we are going to start Kapha Dosha. So today we are going to learn about the Nirukti, that means etymology, Panchamahabhoot constitution and Gun, that means qualities of Kapha Dosha. So let's get started. First we'll see the Nirukti, which means etymology of Kapha Dosha. So there is a verse regarding the Nirukti of Kapha Dosha, which comes in Sushruta Sahita of Acharya Sushrut, that which goes like Shlishna Shlish Alingane, meaning close binding, cohesion, and firm union of structures. So that which is responsible for the close binding, cohesion, and firm union of the structures in the human body is known as kapha. Kapha dosh is primarily responsible for sandhan, meaning binding, and sthiratva, meaning giving stability to the body. So for these two important functions, that is binding and giving stability to the body, the dosh which is responsible is kapha dosh. Okay, so Kapha Dosh performs close binding, cohesion, and firm union of the structures. That's why the verse Shlish Alingane is the Nirukti of Kapha Dosh. The next one, again, the verse comes in Sushrut Sahita of Acharya Sushrut, which goes like Kena Jalena Falati Iti Kapha. It is also a Nirukti of Kapha Dosh. It means by water or fluid, growth and nourishment occur. So we know that for growth and nourishment, water is necessary, whether we talk about the nature or whether we talk about a human body. So in human body, that water or fluid which is important for the growth and nourishment of the body is kapha dosh. Okay, so kapha dosh is important, and it is that water or fluid in the body which is important for growth and nourishment. So we have seen two important niruktis of kapha dosh. First one is shlish alingane, which denotes the function of kapha dosh in the human body, that is binding and giving stability. And the second one is that uh, it says that kapha dosh is responsible for growth and nourishment. Okay, so moving forward, now we'll learn about the Panchamahabhoot constitution of Kapha Dosh. So Kapha Dosh is predominantly composed of two important Mahabhoot. First one is Prithvi Mahabhoot and second one is Jala Mahabhoot. Prithvi Mahabhoot means earth and Jala Mahabhoot means water. So these two Mahabhoot or these two elements together maintain the structure, nourishment and stability of the body, which are the main important functions of Kapha Dosh, that is maintaining structure, giving nourishment and maintaining stability of the body. So for these important functions, the Mahabhoot which plays an important role is Prithvi and Jal Mahabhoot together. We'll learn each Mahabhoot one by one. First is Prithvi Mahabhoot. So Prithvi Mahabhoot represents solidity, density, form and structure. So Kapha Mahabhoot, because of the presence of Prithvi Mahabhoot inside it, or Prithvi Mahabhoot residing in Kapha Dosh, gives structure to the body and supports the framework of the body. So due to the presence of Prithvi Mahabhoot, Kapha Dosh is able to perform these functions, which are giving stability to the body, maintaining compactness of the tissues. It makes the tissues compact together, and it also gives heaviness and strength to the body. So all these functions are performed by Kapha Dosh just because Prithvi Mahabhoot resides in the Kapha Dosh. Next one is Jal Mahabhoot. So Jala Mahabhoot represents fluidity, moisture, cohesion and nourishment. So we know, we have already discussed it in the previous slide, that water or fluid, whether it's in a nature or whether it's in a human body, it is responsible for giving moisture, for giving nourishment, or for the growth of the body or for the growth of the nature. So here also Jal Mahabhoot residing in Kapha Dosh is responsible or enables the transport, nutrition and lubrication in the body, and so it maintains or it gives moisture and nourishment to the body, and also it gives Kapha Dosh the quality of unteteousness, that means oiliness, and a fluid nature. So Kapha Dosh has fluid nature because of the presence of Jala Mahabhoot in it, and it performs lubrication, adhesion and nourishment. These three important functions because of the presence of Jala Mahabhoot. So in a nutshell, these are the main functions of Kapha Dosh, which we will be discussing further on, that is giving structures, lubrication and nourishment to the body. So structures is maintained by Prithvi Mahabhoot, structure is maintained by Prithvi Mahabhoot, that we already discussed, and lubrication and nourishment is given to the body by the presence of Jala Mahabhoot. So Kapha Dosh perform these important functions, maintaining structures, giving lubrication and nourishment because of presence of two important Mahabhoot, which is first is Prithvi Mahabhoot and second is Jala Mahabhoot. Moving forward, now we'll see Guna, that means qualities of Kapha Dosh. So in Ashtang Hridaya Samhita or Ashtang Sangraha Samhita of Acharya Vagbhat, there is a verse for guna or qualities of Kapha Dosh, which goes like Snigdha Shito Guru Mardam Shlakshno Mrtsna Sthira Kapha. Okay, so all these are the gunas or qualities of Kapha Dosh. We'll see each one by one. First one is Snigdha, means unketless or oily. Snigdha means oily. So Kapha Dosh is oily in nature, or it has a quality of oiliness, and due to this quality it prevents friction, dryness and mechanical injuries to the body. So in short, it performs the function of lubrication in the body, which includes lubrication of joints. It also keeps tissues moist and flexible, and also protects from dryness and friction. So because of the presence of Snigdha gun in Kapha Dosh, the lubrication function is performed and it keeps tissues moist and protect from dryness and friction in the body. Next one is Sheeta gun. Sheet means cold. So due to the presence of these gun, Kapha Dosh maintains thermal balance. Okay, we know that we have already discussed in the previous lecture of Pitta Dosh that Pitta Dosh has Ushna Gun, which produces heat in the body, and opposite of that Kapha Dosh has Shita Gun, which maintains thermal balance. So what it does, it reduces excess heat and thus helps in inflammation, and it also prevents hyperactivity of the Agni, and so promotes slow and sustained digestion. And this quality also supports tissue repair by reducing inflammation. So by Shita Gun of Kapha Dosh, tissue repair is done, it reduces inflammation, it maintains thermal balance in the body by reducing excess of heat in the body, and it also prevents hyperactivity of the Agni. That is the condition when there is pitta vriddhi in the body. We have already discussed in the previous lecture that when there is pitta vriddhi in the body, hyperactivity of Agni occurs. So what Kapha Dosh does, it prevents that hyperactivity of the Agni and promotes slow and sustained digestion. So it maintains the balance in the body. Next one is Guru. Guru means heavy. So due to the presence of Guru Gun, Kapha Dosh is responsible for body build and strength. Okay. Because of the Guru Gun, Kapha Dosh provides body mass and bulk, and it also contributes to muscles and fat mass and gives structural stability. So because of Guru Gun, Kapha Dosh is able to give structural stability to the body. It provides, it contributes to the muscle and fat mass, and also it provides body mass and body bulk. Okay, because of Guru Gun. Next one is Manda. Manda means slow. So due to the presence of these quality in Kapha Dosh, which is Manda, Kapha Dosh provides endurance and stability. It provides endurance and stability, But excess of Manda gun in Kapha dosh will lead to the sluggishness. Okay, so due to the presence of Manda or slow gun of Kapha dosh, it provides low but steady metabolic rate in the body, and it is also responsible for long term tissue building. Because of Manda gun, there is long term tissue building in the body, and it is responsible for low but steady metabolic rate. But when these gun of Kapha dosh gets excess or gets increased, it will lead to the sluggishness in the body, which is a abnormal condition. The person becomes very lazy, or he or she will not able to perform the regular activities properly, or becomes slow in the regular activities. Okay, the next one is Shlakshna, means smooth. Shlakshna means smooth. So due to the presence of this gun, which is smoothness, Kapha dosh is can perform frictionless movement and flow. Okay, so due to the presence of Shlakshna gun in Kapha dosh, it is useful for ease of movement. This gun, that is smoothness or Shlakshna gun of Kapha dosh, is useful for ease of movement. So Kapha dosh facilitates frictionless movement and flow in the body. Next one is Mrtsna. Mrtsna means soft, or we can say slimy or clay like. It is a gun of Kapha dosh which is soft or clay like. It gives Kapha dosh a structure, clay like texture. So because of this gun, Kapha dosh enables tissues to withstand pressure and maintains shape. So Kapha dosh can maintain shape and withstand pressure because of the presence of this gun, which is Mrtsna or soft. What this gun of Kapha dosh does, it holds tissues together, thus giving the proper shape to the body, or proper shapes to the structure, and also it helps to withstand pressure. Next one is Sthir. Sthir means stable or steady. So this gun of Kapha dosh helps to maintain long term body structure and balance. It is same as that of the Guru gun, which we have already discussed. It also gives structural stability, because Sthir means stability, giving stability. So because of this gun, structural stability can be gained, and it also helps for retention and support of the body. It also gives retention and support to the body. So thus it maintains long term body structure and balance. Acharya Charak and Acharya Sushrut also mentioned same gun as that of Acharya Vagbhat. So we are only discussing here about the gunas mentioned by Acharya Vagbhat and not Acharya Charak and Sushrut. Moving on, now two different gun which are mentioned by Acharya Charak in Charak Sutra Sthan of Charak Sahita are Madhur and Picchil. All the other guns, which is Guru, Sheet, Mridu means soft, Snigdha means uncoutous or oily, Sthira means stable, and Picchil means okay, Picchil we are going to discuss, but all the other gun we have already discussed in the previous slide. According to Acharya Vagbhat, they are same here also. The two different gun by Acharya Sushrut, other than Acharya Vagbhat, Acharya Sushrut is given is Madhur or Picchil. So let's discuss these two gun only. So Acharya Charak has given one more gun to Kapha dosh, which is sweet. He mentioned that Kapha dosh also has Madhur gun, meaning sweet gun, or because of this Madhur gun or Madhur ras of Kapha dosh, it supports growth, repair, it gives immunity, and it acts as energy reserve in the body. So because of presence of Madhur gun or Madhur ras in Kapha dosh, Kapha dosh is responsible for nourishment. So it supports growth by nourishing all the dhatus. it gives proper growth and development of the body tissues. Okay. Next one is repair. Due to the presence of Madhur Ras, Kapha Dosha is able to perform the functions of repairment of the tissues. Uh, Next one, it gives immunity to the body, and also it acts as an energy reserve. Okay. The another gun which is mentioned by Acharya Charak other than Acharya Vagbhat is Picchil gun. Pitchil means slimy or sticky. So slimy or sticky, okay, slimy or sticky. Due to the presence of these pitchil gun in Kapha Dosh, it ensures protection, cohesion and smooth functioning. So in short, in simple words, if we have to understand it, it also the Pichil gun of Kapha Dosh is also responsible for providing lubrication in the body, and thus it helps in the binding function of Kapha Dosh. So Kapha Dosh performs binding function or lubrication function because of the presence of Pichil gun in it. Okay. So we have learned about two different gun mentioned by Acharya Charak, which is Madhur and Pichil other than Acharya Vagbhat. And the second line of the verse of Acharya Charak says that Shleshmanam Prathamam Yanti Viparit Gunair Gunaha. These lines says or suggest that when there is increase in the kapha dosh or there is a condition of kapha vriddhi, it will be pacified by the opposite qualities. Okay, so when there is condition of kapha dosh vriddhi in the body, if we consume or take part in the quality activities which have opposite qualities as that of the kapha dosh, then the kapha dosh will be pacified. Okay, that's what this line says, that when there is increase in the kapha dosh, it will be pacified by the opposite qualities. So that's all for today's lecture. We have learned about the Nirukti, Panchamahabhoot constitution and Guna of kapha dosh according to Acharya Vagbhat and Acharya Charak. In the next lecture, we will be discussing another points related to kapha dosh. Until then, keep reading and don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Thank you for watching this video.